Good morning and welcome back. I don't know what week it is, so I'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen. But happy Monday. Um, I wanted to start off by saying, okay, today is Monday, day 19 since I quit smoking. So what I have put on my tracker now is the quit smoking date is when I quit the nicotine. So I actually quit vaping like 2 weeks prior to that. But since now we're at 19 days, I still feel excited to say 19 days since I quit smoking. It's also 19 days since I started walking daily, which is amazing. So over the weekend, I actually gained weight, which is odd because I did so good all last week at sticking to my calories. Okay, so let me just review last week with you really quick, just to kind of, so you know like where I'm coming from. Okay, so Monday, 969 calories. Tuesday, 2102. Okay, so I had some higher that day. Wednesday was 1095. Thursday was 1341. Friday was 1342. Saturday was 1500. And Sunday was 1194. Okay, so you can see how other than one day, I was below 1500. And I did walk all of those days except one. Wednesday, I had a rest day. And then Sunday, yesterday, I did my yoga and everything, but I couldn't walk because it literally rained all day. Saturday, I walked in the rain. It was like a misting rain, but I about froze to death. So I did not do that Sunday. And I just did my other workouts Sunday. But anyways, which day was it? Friday. Okay, so Saturday I was up 0.8 pounds. And then Sunday I was up 2 pounds. And I was like, what in the world? Anyways, I woke up this morning, I'm down 1.6 pounds. Teetering and tottering, like just back and forth at the same weight, which is annoying. However, my body is changing. Like I said, I'm losing inches. I feel different. Let me show you this outfit I'm wearing today. These are my newer leggings. They're purple. Really like them. I'm wearing them with my kind of witchy shirt. Salem Sisters Brewing, whatever. So I thought I'd wear this today. Just wearing my house shoes for now because I'm fixing to do my yoga. But anyways, the shape of my body is definitely changing. This shirt was way too fitted when I first got it. Now I feel really comfortable in it. This is actually how I prefer to wear shirts, is just like this. Mostly fitted, a little loose. So anyways, liking that. Woke up this morning, it is so cold. So as my husband was leaving for work, I turned the heater on. My goodness. I'm trying to figure out how to not freeze to death on my walk without wearing sweatpants. Like, I don't want to wear sweatpants. I've got some joggers, but I may do that. But anyways, we'll see. But I'm fixing to get to my yoga. I'm running a little bit behind on my morning routine. I feel like I say that every day, right? But I actually woke up early today. I actually woke up at like 7:15. Which is not normal for me, but anyways, so yeah, I'm really excited about this week. We've got our son's baby shower this evening for the baby that his girlfriend is having, our first grandchild. We've got that this evening. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Halloween events, hopefully. And I've got several work meetings today that I'm pretty excited about, that are related to like the future and things I've been working on. So I'm really pumped about those. But I just want to say, like, even yesterday, even though I had gained like 2 pounds, I told my husband, I was like, it's kind of just gets on my nerves because like I know that it's not like real weight. It's not like I gained 2 pounds of fat. I'm either like bloated or my muscles are sore or something because like I'm doing all the things I should be doing. He thinks I worry about it too much, kind of obsessing, and I probably am, because here's the thing is that's how I work. I'm either completely mindless about food and exercise, or I'm obsessed. I can't find a middle road. And throughout my 13 years since having my weight loss surgery, this has been the norm for me. I'm either one or the other. I would love to find a middle road because I would love to just this be normal for me. And I'm really thinking maybe 6-12 months post-op from tummy tuck, maybe I will kind of get into like a new like maintenance mode. But I'm not sure. And that is like, you know, 8 to 14 months from now. So there's just no telling. But anyways, that's just part of it is just how I work. And I feel like I'm doing really good with all of the tracking because it helps keep me accountable so I'm not mindless. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in really good spirits today. I was glad that I woke up, you know, 1.6 pounds down because like I knew that wasn't like an actual gain. But again, like I said, just feeling really good in my body, feeling really healthy and fit and flexible and really enjoying that. And that is what is like kind of keeping me encouraged, even though I'm having days where I'm, you know, not losing much or not losing at all. The way I'm feeling is what is keeping me going. Hey, so if you have enjoyed this video, then I recommend you come and check me out on Patreon, where the full video will be shared on the health and fitness tier, where we are creating a tribe of like-minded individuals trying to prioritize their health and better their life. And over there, I share all of the weigh-ins, the before and after pictures, the nitty-gritty, all of the details, a lot more personal, in-depth sharing. And so if you're interested in that, rather than just kind of hitting the highlights here on YouTube, then come check me out on Patreon. The link is always in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, can you guys see this in my face? I did my walk, but I got my skin got chapped. My ears are still a little red. This is not blush. And my chin is red. Anyways, let me go out of this bathroom and show you. See? It's so red. Anyways, the front of my thighs are on fire. This is after my run. I've come in, I've gotten dressed for the day. I did my little bit of eye makeup, and I put moisturizer on my face because it's obviously really red, and pulled my jeans down to look at my legs to figure out why they were so hot, and they're like bright red, like crazy. I'll put a picture in here because I don't care to show you. I just have my pants back on now, but anyways, they're really red, and I would think that they're just cold, but it seems like they're chapped too. So I might need to be better about bundling up before I go out tomorrow. Let me show you my outfit. I'm looking crazy. Got my house shoes with my mismatched socks because it's just too cold to be stockless. And then I'm just wearing a t-shirt. It says Basic Witch. There's Maple. And I put this on because I knew it would just be kind of chilly in my room. And she's looking adorable with her little Halloween bandana. You see her little pumpkins. And show them your bandana. There it is. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. She's hyper this morning. She's hyper. So anyway, I guess I need to, as much as my ears were freezing, made me realize I should wear a head thing next time. What was it called? Not bandana. A beanie.
Good morning. Oh my goodness. I probably sound terrible. My allergies are ridiculous this morning. Today is Wednesday, which is actually Halloween, and I woke up this morning when we had our first freeze here in Northeast Arkansas, which is weeks earlier than normal, so that sucked. So I've got down to like 26, so woke up to cold weather. And I was so cold yesterday after my run at 50 degrees and not really like just properly bundled enough, I don't think. So this morning when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to run today. I mean, walk, because I just didn't want to freeze. And so I was like, no problem. I'm going to give myself grace and say, whatever, I'm just not going to do it today. Well, then I started kind of just doing things around my room, and then quickly realized I didn't even feel like doing yoga. Like, I got up and got dressed. I'm wearing leggings and everything. Wearing my, what is this? Let's see if you can see it. Basic Witch Starbucks shirt. Anyway, anyways, I got to like realizing I just didn't feel like doing that either. And so I'm like, okay, fine. Well, then like just 20 minutes later, my allergies really flared up really, really bad. I'm still super congested. I was out of my allergy medicine. I take a 1-a-day allergy pill year round. It's very mild. It's over the counter, but that's why in any of these videos, if I film first thing in the morning, I sound congested. And then it eases up after I take my medicine. I'm fine the whole rest of the day. But I ran out of it 2 days ago. So this morning was day 2 with no allergy medicine because I just hadn't had a chance to get by the store. So, so this morning I was feeling kind of blah. Allergies were crazy. I was also kind of craving a coffee. So me and my youngest son went 20 minutes to the next town over, got a pumpkin spice frap, which was really good. Only had half of it. Got my allergy medicine, took it immediately. Went by Sonic to get my boys some breakfast. So I got a sausage breakfast burrito. I'm going to show you how I'm going to eat that here in a minute. It's kind of like a weight loss surgery person trick. Anyway, so I had ordered a small frap, and they actually gave us what I would call a medium. So I don't know if I paid for a medium or whatever, but anyways, I ended up only having half of it. So recorded that in my app. And so anyways, I just didn't feel like doing any workouts today, and I still feel like crap. So even by the time I got home, my allergy medicine should have had plenty of time to kick in. It did not. So now I'm taking Tylenol Sinus Severe. I absolutely love this product. You guys, this is my favorite product because it's multiple medications and it works for multiple symptoms. It's got 4 different things in it. And it works for sinus headache, sinus pressure, nasal congestion, mucus, and chest congestion. And I love it. So I just took it because I just got home. I can't wait to feel better. But anyways, so I've got about 4 hours to get as much work done as possible. I'm not stressing over it. I don't have a ton to do today. I'm feeling actually really blessed in that department. And then we're going trick-or-treating this evening, so that's gonna be fun. I tried on my outfit this morning. I've got it laid out on my bed over there. I'll show it to you guys later when I get dressed up because might as well, it'll be fun. Okay, so here's how I have my sausage burrito. I empty everything out into a bowl, and I want to eat some more of this. They put a lot of cheese in this one. So anyway, so this is eggs, sausage, and cheese, and then I take my salsa, put it on top, and I eat it just like that. And I kind of guesstimate the calories would be just about half as much as if I were to eat the whole thing. But the thing is I'm missing out on the carbs, which is fine. That's not even my favorite part.
Oh, well, I am officially sick. Today is Wednesday, and I did wake up today, the lowest I've been this whole process. I don't feel like it's a false low because, like I had mentioned previously, I've been eating below 1,500 calories for over a week now, and getting my activity. So yesterday, because I wasn't feeling well, I did not work out, and it was also super cold outside, which is a temporary thing. I know when like winter actually comes, I'm gonna have to get over that. I'm gonna have to find some good gear to walk in. But it's not here yet, and so we have just I think 3 days they're calling for cold temperatures, and then we'll be back to fall weather. This is how sick I am, you guys. I'm like putting Carmex on my nose because I'm blowing it so much. It's crazy. Anyway, so I woke up yesterday with a head cold. It just increasingly got worse. I had a little nap before we went out trick-or-treating, and I took some medicine, and I shockingly felt fine. It was cold to be walking around, but I had a jacket on with my dress, and I was wearing house shoes, socks, and sweatpants underneath my dress, and you couldn't tell, which is great. It was cute. Anyways, I never did take like a video of that, so I do have some pictures I can share with you guys here. And I had my watch on, and we ended up walking a little over 2 miles for the trick-or-treating. So even though I didn't do my morning walk, I got my activity from trick-or-treating, which is nice. So that was fun. And then today is Wednesday. Woke up lower. Not going to work out today because I had the most horrible sleep last night. I can't even tell you. It feels like I didn't even sleep. So the first, okay, so cut to back to last night. After trick-or-treating, we got some Sonic. I got a Frito pie, a small Frito pie, and 3 chicken tenders to try and get my protein. And I had that, and I was actually able to eat the majority of that. But by the time that we got home and everything, I was still like only at 12 or 1300 calories for the day. And I knew if I kept coming in like too low, my body is just going to stall and hold on to fat, thinking I'm in starvation mode. And so I decided to have a protein shake, just like a pre-made one. So I went and I grabbed me one. It's 20 grams of protein. I also wanted to get in some more protein for the day. I drank that as I was sitting in bed watching some videos, unwinding, and I knew because of my lap band that when I drink something like that, especially something thicker, I have to stay upright for at least an hour, or I will have acid reflux, or it might come back up itself. I didn't realize how tired I was, and I sat there watching videos for, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 minutes and decided to lay down. Just kind of like forgot that I'd had the shake and laid down, and I then proceeded to spend the next 4 hours where I would sleep 30 to 45 minutes and I'd wake up choking. And I'd sit up and I'd try to like be upright, you know, like laying down still. And it would make me cough, and I'd like just try to get past. I'd be so tired. I'd just try to like lay back down, and then I'd sleep another 30, 40 minutes. I'd wake up, I'd do the same thing. So I did that for 4 hours last night. Finally, towards the end, I actually set up. I kept trying to get taller, more upright. So I set up in my bed where I'm leaned back on pillows, but I'm still mostly upright. I did that after a couple of hours because I woke up enough to realize, like, hey, this is not going to, like, go down if I'm not up more. So I did that, and it still kept trying to come up, you guys. I was probably, like, elevated this much. I ended up having to actually sit up in bed like this with my back straight and sitting there Indian style for it to go down. And then I was like just so tired that I fell asleep like this. Right? My head's hanging over. And then I woke up. It seemed like it was 5 minutes later, but it could have been an hour. But anyways, I woke up with literally snot dripping out of my nose onto like my hand. Like my hand was in my lap. It was onto my hand. It was so freaking gross. But because I went to bed sick, I had medicine and toilet paper and all this stuff on my nightstand next to me. So I grabbed the nightstand, I clean up the mess, I blow my nose, I lay down, and that literally happened. I kid you not, I looked at the clock every hour until I got up this morning at 6. It didn't matter if I was laying on my side, snot would pour out my nose onto my pillow. If I was sitting up because my nose was pouring so much, it would just fall out because there was just so much, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, really gross. I got up at 6. I remember I looked at the clock and it was 4:56 because it was 4:56. And I was like, that's funny. And blew my nose, went back to sleep. woke up and it was almost 6. So I knew it had been an hour. And I thought, I'm just going to get up. I feel disgusting because I've literally had snot on my face, on my arms, on my shirt, on my sheets, on my bed, on my pillow. Gross. So I get up and I go and I take a bath. And I just like clean myself from head to toe. And take my medicine. I'm back on my Tylenol Sinus Severe, which works pretty great. But it says it doesn't always like 100% do the job. I guess it just depends on what it is. So my husband is going to go get me some Mucinex liquid today on lunch, on his lunch break, and bring it home to me because the last time he was sick, he tried that and it worked really well for him. And I tried it one time and I was surprised at how well it worked because I've been a Tylenol Severe Sinus fan for a really long time. But anyway, so we're going to try that. And so I did get up at 6, took my bath, did all that. Eventually my husband got up. I was sitting here at my desk just playing on my phone. I was so freaking tired. I was not ready to start working yet. I had a 2.5-hour meeting scheduled for today. I was not in the mood to do. So I was rescheduling that to next week. And I was sitting here so tired. And my husband said, why don't you just go back to bed now and try and take a nap this morning instead of trying to like squeeze it in the middle of the day. And I was like, okay, well, maybe since I just took that medicine, maybe my nose won't pour and I could sleep a couple hours. That'd be great. So he goes to work. I get snugly cozy in bed. And I sleep an hour and wake up coughing. Not snotting, but just coughing and my throat actually hurting. I'm just like hacking and coughing and coughing. And I look at the time and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go back to sleep. So then I go to sleep. And then I wake up 30 minutes later with snot pouring out of my nose onto the pillow. And I just get up and I'm like, I can't do this. This is so gross. I just need to be up so I can just blow my nose. You know, like I can't stand that. It's so nasty, but I'm sleeping, so there's nothing I can do about it. And it just pours out. It's so gross. Anyway, so then I got up. And I have felt a lot better after that, though. Because I felt like I had like a little power nap. So I stripped the bedding. I got all that in the washer. I got Maple out. I'm starting work. I'm getting started on my day. But I'm not going to work out today. I am literally in pajamas. I'm not going to do eye makeup, nothing. I'm just going to do as much as I can work-wise from my computer. I'm not going to try to look cute. I'm not going to try to do extra nothing. I really just want to load my body up with vitamins so I can kick this out of my system like ASAP. I hate being sick. And I don't get sick very often. And when I do, I usually get over it pretty quickly. And that's because I load myself up on vitamins. And I will take all the extra vitamins I can. I drink a ton of water. And I try to sleep a lot. So I may try and get in a nap later today. I know that my body needs rest in order to heal. And I want to heal. I want to get over this. I hate feeling under the weather. But I'm thankful my work is not so crazy busy right now that I just can't. So anyways, that's what's up with me today on a Wednesday. Had a lot of fun trick-or-treating. It was so fun to dress up. I had little girls complimenting me on my costume, which was fun. They're like, oh, I love your outfit. So cute. Anyways, so today is day 51 of this challenge. It's 21 days since I started walking daily. I'm going to keep up with that count even though there's some days that I'm not doing it because I'm only not doing it if I'm sick or I need to rest. Not too worried about it. 21 days since I quit smoking. Wow. That's actually just since I quit the nicotine, so it's longer than that since I quit vaping. But anyways, that's amazing. That is so exciting. I have no idea why I keep burping when all I've had today is water. My band must be so tight, you guys. I'm going to have some broth or something for lunch. I'm really nervous. As much as I had acid reflux last night trying to go to sleep from protein shake, I don't know what I'm going to have today. But my band does not seem happy with anything. I still do not feel good. Oh my goodness. In fact, what's bothering me now is like stomach. It's so weird because it's not like, it's not a full feeling. It's not a hungry feeling. It's not a like upset stomach diarrhea kind of feeling. It's like upper stomach, just uneasiness, almost like you think you might throw up, but not quite. Anyways, I had some chips and stuff today. Random. Popcorn. That's what I ate today. Popcorn, not chips. I made spaghetti for dinner. My stomach was not hurting hardly at all before dinner. And then I had 2 bites of spaghetti. And it has been excruciating ever since. It's been like 30, 45 minutes. Ugh, I just want to like hold the top of my stomach. Oh, I want to sleep tonight. I want my stomach to stop hurting. This is sucky. Good morning. It is Thursday. I feel like either the lens or my glasses, one, are really dirty. Okay, I guess that's better. Anyway, so today is Friday. I weighed in at 226 this morning. So yes, I'm losing because I'm not able to eat hardly anything. So I guess you call it the stomach bug virus. I'm not really excited about losing because I feel like as soon as I'm able to eat, I might potentially gain. And like when you're trying to be like healthy and lose fat, gaining is scary and stressful. So but anyways, I just wanted to pop in here and say I'm still doing my liquid vitamin shake thing. I've done it daily this whole time. I've been able to still do it even with the stomach bug, so thankfully I can tolerate that. What's funny is some of the water flavorings that I use, my stomach does not like, but it can handle this. So anyways, I'm glad. Still taking my vitamins and everything too. Yesterday the only thing I was able to eat was that white cheddar popcorn and peppermint candies. I need to, when I get back to my desk, I need to look at my numbers for yesterday and I'll kind of update you guys on all of that. Yeah, but right now I just, the last 2 days, last night I slept 10.5 hours. The night before I slept 11.5. So my body is definitely trying to kick something, you know, because that's not normal for me. But I'm glad that being self-employed that I'm able to do that. I'm able to sleep in when I need it. Because yeah, I do still have work I have to get done, and then it'll make me feel kind of rushed to squeeze it all in. Especially when I have evening or afternoon plans like I do today. But still, like, it's possible and I can do it. I actually was feeling pretty good yesterday evening. And so I was actually up working at my desk until about 11 p.m. And then took a long hot bath and then I went to bed. So I got a lot of stuff done and caught up, which is great. Anyway, so today I have a real estate showing I've got to do in the next town over to a new buyer, a potential new client. We'll see after this appointment how that's going to go. So I've got that this afternoon, and then my husband and I are heading to the big town over where our youngest daughter goes to school because she has a fall festival event at a local farm, and we're taking the girls to that. We're picking up the girls from their mom and then taking them to the fall festival. So usually I don't go when he goes to pick them up every week, because he's just going to pick them up and coming back. But I'm going to go this time because we're going to the fall festival and stuff. So that'll be fun. But that also means I don't have as much time to get stuff done today as I normally would. Here's what I'm looking at. Looking like at 226. Not much different. It's really, at least I don't feel like it is. But anyways, I just led Maple out to roam. And I think I'm going to try and do my yoga routine this morning. I don't know if I'm going to do weights or anything. I feel like I could really use the stretch. I've not worked out at all, yoga, weightlifting, or walking in the last 2 days because I felt so bad. but I'm like missing it, but I also don't want to like overdo it and feel like crap. So I think I'll just do the yoga piece, and because I feel like I could really use a stretch in my hips and my back and everything. And yeah, maybe that'll help me ease back into it. Maybe tomorrow I can add in weights or something. Hello. So it is the end of the day, and again, all I've had so far today is popcorn. That's this white cheddar popcorn and some peppermints. And I wouldn't say that my stomach is hungry, because my stomach is also like just generally uneasy, but like my body wants food. Let me just say that. My body wants food. So I was trying to remember like everything I ate the other day, because I kind of just forgot that I actually had some soup. The first day that I was sick and I was able to keep that down, I had soup, and then I had the popcorn later, and then after that, later on that day, I had something else, was when everything else just kind of came up. And I don't think it's just that that's when I got sick. I think it's maybe those are the things I have been able to keep down. So I had one more of these left. Let me show ya. This is a Campbell's slow kettle style. This is just like a tomato soup. You can see here it's like a puree, so it's not real thick or anything. What I had a couple days ago was the cheddar broccoli version of this, and it was really good, of course. But so this is the last one of these that I have. So today's Friday. I did our grocery order this week, so I ordered like 4 more different flavors of these that are where it's soup, but it's like a pureed soup. So hopefully I can keep that down. So I'm going to try now. I'm like salivating with it sitting here on my desk, because I just want real food so bad. I did do yoga this morning, and it felt amazing. My normally 17-minute routine, I did for 23 minutes. I just was really relaxing into it, enjoying myself, clearing my head, really stretching stuff out, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I think even if I'm not feeling 100% tomorrow, I may try to get back to walking. I don't know about the lifting weights part, because I don't feel strong. Like, I don't know how to explain that in any other way. I don't feel well. And so I don't feel like powering through a workout. Like, I don't know if that would make me feel better, or if I wouldn't be able to do it, so then I'd feel worse. I have no clue, but anyways. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap up the vlogs here. And just kind of review the week with you. So I started out Monday at 230.4. Today I'm at 226.0. So that is losing 4.4 pounds. Again, I've had a stomach bug the majority of this week. That could be it. I did not do my weekly measurements this morning, because I just felt like poo, and then I kept forgetting until it was like later on in the day. So I'm going to try and do those in the morning. So I think I'll wrap up the video with those numbers, because I like sharing those every week, because they're really encouraging for me, typically. And I am noting on my tracker these days that I'm having, let me show you. The days where I'm not doing much of my workouts and my calories are really low, that I had a stomach virus. So I noted that, and it's on here too. Yeah, sick day. Because you can see I'm not getting any of my workouts in, and that makes me feel bad, because I'm not getting the consistency that you would have seen here. And so, anyways, and water. Oh my gosh, you guys, like that's 60 ounces. That was staying up until midnight and really pushing fluids the later half of the day. But, yeah, 40 ounces the other day. I've probably had, not much of this. I just refilled this with regular water, because I had my strawberry watermelon flavoring in there, because I want to try it every morning, because I really like it, but my stomach is not liking it right now. And so I probably had like maybe 3 ounces of that. That's it all day. It is 6 p.m. had 3 ounces of water. So I just went and dumped that out and filled it with regular water so I can try to drink it. I can't believe I've only had 3 ounces of water all day. That is insane. Anyways, I don't like this. I don't like being sick. Don't like it one bit. Yeah, so I guess I will get back with you guys in the morning when I do my measurements and stuff. Hey, so I just wanted to wrap up this week. I usually don't do this. I'm filming on a Sunday. I'm going for a walk. It's my first walk in like 5 days, and it feels amazing. The first mile, my husband and our 2 girls did with me. Then they petered out, and now I'm halfway through my second mile. It feels amazing. I think I already said that. Anyways, yesterday afternoon, the stomach bug passed, and I was able to eat fairly normal yesterday evening. I was like ravenous for some protein, like actual meat, and I had made barbecue cheddar meatloaves for the family for dinner. So I had 2 of those. They're like the size of like little cupcakes. Anyways, I ate too much or too fast for my band and ended up getting sick about an hour after dinner and throwing those up. So, but I've been leery to do any protein shakes because when I had tried to have a coffee with that stomach bug, it did not like dairy, so it did not go well. It made my stomach upset almost immediately. So I've been kind of leery about that, but I think I'm going to try and add that back in today. And what was I going to say? Yesterday, I was down to, I think maybe 226. This morning, I had gained 1.2 pounds. I'm at 227 something. And I honestly think that might have been because I drank about 40 ounces of water right before I went to bed. I'm not sure if that really affects it. I'm not worried about it. But anyways, I just wanted to wrap up this video and say I did overcome the stomach bug, thank goodness, and am back to my health and fitness routine. Because I noticed looking at my tracker, it was actually 2 days in the last 5 days where I didn't even take my vitamins. Like I was just completely off of everything. But I was really just trying to get better, but get all the work things done I had to do. Moving into this next week, I'm starting a new job with a new client that I'll be the operations manager for a virtual company. So that's going to be cool, but because everything is starting this next week, there's going to be a lot of hands-on training and different things like that. So I expect to be pretty busy with work next week, which starts tomorrow. So I'm going to have to try really hard. There's something over there in that grass. I'm going to have to try really hard to go to bed early so I can wake up early so I can get my workout in before busy days. Because based on my time blocking and everything that I do, if I'm still putting out 6 articles a week for the new blog and on Medium, and my bookkeeping business and this new client, that's going to have me at my desk. I think it was 10 hours a day. So if you add in a health routine to that, that is anywhere from like 2 to 2.5 hours every morning. So you're looking at 12 to 13 hours a day that I'm already booked up between health and income things. So that's a lot. That's like 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So yeah, I guess I need to start waking up at 6. Anyway, that's pretty crazy, but I would say it's temporary, but it's not. It's just I committed to this project. I need the extra income, and I was really excited about switching from bookkeeping and project management more into operations management because I'm really good at that. And when I've dabbled in it, I've really excelled. And so this is the first time where I've actually have a job where my title is operations manager. And I'm like, yes, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. Anyways, so hopefully my long days won't feel daunting since I'm really excited about what I'm going to be working on. So anyways, there's that. Thanks for coming along this week. Let me know how you're doing this week. Are you struggling with things? Do you need prayer? Do you need kind thoughts and good vibes sent to you? Let us know in the comments below so we can all love on you and support you. And if you accomplish anything wonderful this week, share it. Let us know. We sure love you. Thanks for being here.